trauma isn't something that you can treat with a short-term therapy. It's a slow walk.
Mental Health Monday.
If the policies do not change, we will always have an increase of symptoms that are exacerbated by things that are going on around us and in society.
Preach.
That's what I will say.
Preach. Uno, green.
I mean, you got green, so, I mean, do I need to plug? There you go.
Uno out. Just going. Let's make this the last game.
Let me just say, I'm not going to tell. When my partner's like, how did it go? I'm like, fine. And I'm going to go upstairs and have another moment like I did on Saturday.
It was fine. It was fine. Thanks for asking, okay? All right, thanks. It was such a nice trip. He's exactly what I thought he was.
Mental Health Monday.
Because that's how it started.
Okay.
With the Uno cards and whatnot. And as you can see, we're here with another episode of Mental Health Monday. I have my friend Jazz. She's back in the building. We are shuffling cards. We are playing Uno. We plan on seeing who's the winner and who is not the winner. That's the most polite way to put it. In the meantime, Jasmine, let the folks know who you are, what it is that you do, and tell them a bit about yourself and what you've done since our last sit down.
Okay, my name is Jasmine Price. I'm a licensed clinical professional counselor in the state of Maryland and Virginia. Had to make sure. And I own a private practice, Pride of Nyla, where I specialize in intergenerational trauma in Black, Brown, and Indigenous communities. Since I was last here, I have started writing a book. I have hired another therapist.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I think, what else have I done?
You and Unique ever link up, talk, chat, anything else like that?
We have not yet.
Okay. I know she's been busy during this season, so understandable.
I've basically been being an entrepreneur, a therapist, a partner, and a mom.
So, what's the hardest part of running a business and being a therapist?
Money.
As a Black woman in America? No, you good. Money can still be the issue.
It's the money. It is, especially when you take insurance.
So, especially when you take insurance?
Yes.
How so? Tell me more.
The work that goes into submitting a claim and how long it takes to receive the reimbursement. People not wanting to pay co-payments or not understanding their policy. I wouldn't say that's frustrating because that's something that we don't talk about. That's not something that we're taught. They just tell us we need insurance.
Did I ever tell you my sister is a therapist?
Yellow. No?
Yeah, my sister is a therapist. Red. I was actually on the phone with her because unfortunately our grandfather passed away a couple of days ago, like right before the holiday season. And he was her grandfather, but for me, my figure of what a grandfather would be. Because when I was younger, being Jamaican, my grandfather was an island. I think I only met him once. And it was cool. I had like a month with him. And then the next time I met him again was to bury him. So when it comes to news and stuff like that, I'm very mixed feelings. Because in life, and people go through this in patches, there are people who are your example and people who are the thing, but since you have a limited interaction with them, your memory and scope of who they were to you and for you, it just differs.
Right.
So I can't believe I got you on that. That's crazy. I didn't know you was gonna hit me with that draw 4 so easy. I said, ooh, thank God I had that. Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, all right, there you go. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, I feel like I threw a doozy at you on that one.
You did. It's okay. I'm not going to tell nobody but God.
I'm not going to tell nobody but God. It's me and God. Me and God. That's who needs to know. What was the question I asked you before that story I just shared?
You asked me what I have been doing.
Yeah. So let's talk about trauma. How does trauma show up, and why is it such a fun topic on social media and all parts of our life, especially these last couple of years? I feel like the word trauma, its use, its uptick has been it's been crazy to watch the growth.
Red. Trauma. Mm-hmm. The interesting thing about trauma is the person observing does not get to tell the person on the receiving end that it's traumatic, right?
Yeah.
So it is something that happens to you that causes distress, that changes the way that you think about things that you normally didn't think about before. Blue. The way that you interact with people, the way you interact with yourself.
Yeah.
You can have trauma that is ongoing, which can be chronic.
Yeah.
It can be an event, an isolated event that causes trauma.
That's a hell of a draw on your part.
Oh no. I don't know. Why is it being talked about? Because in my opinion, it's not being effectively treated.
That's called a buzzword. It's popular now as a topic, but not as a solution or a suggestion or what can we do about what's going on. That's what it means to be a buzzword, to be popular but useless.
Gotcha.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Gotcha. Everything is not traumatic either, though. So I just want to be clear. Yes.
Okay.
I really don't.
Do you think trauma has a place in the landscape that we're in right now in terms of its use? Because trauma is the replacement word for mental health. Uno. You are hilarious. That face was hilarious. You out? Go ahead. Uno. That's funny as hell.
Because it was the switch hands one.
You see what my last number was?
Yes.
You see that, right?
Yes.
Good job, you. Good job. So you won the first.
Oh, that's the first one?
Yeah, it's the first one. Yes, the first one.
Okay,
yeah.
so I won.
You won the first one. Yeah. Yeah. But you know, it's a marathon, not a race.
I want people to be, that's why it's important to have your own therapist and to be careful about what's online. And trauma isn't something that you can treat with a short-term therapy. It's a slow walk.
A great point. Talk about things that are important to us currently or things that we may be working on. Are you working on anything new?
I started to write a book.
Ooh.
That involves interviewing people.
Okay. What brought that along?
Ooh.